Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn's predicament regarding Luna's DNA results. Is Steffy's findings hidden? The brave and the lovely updates and spoilers indicate a DNA test kit has just delivered to John Finn Finnegan's workplace. Poppy Nozawa is adamant that Finn is not Luna Nozawa's father, although at this point, her assertion is not very persuasive. The subject of Luna's true paternity is consuming Finn, and it's obvious that he won't be at rest until he learns the truth. There was something wrong with Poppy's evasiveness, so he asked April to collect the DNA kit and Luna's blood sample. It makes sense that Finn is experiencing a surge of anxiety about what the results might show, as this is a big step for him. As Finn struggles with the ramifications of this crucial paternity test, fans should prepare for an emotional roller coaster. The gravity of the situation is beginning to weigh on Finn. He must deal with the terrifying prospect that he might be connected to a renowned criminal, someone who killed 2 innocent men and kidnapped Steffy Forrester. There appear to be 2 possible routes ahead, based on the teaser video for the week of. In the video, Finn seems to be deteriorating significantly, but is this anxiousness a result of his worries, or the upcoming paternity test results? He may have to face the fact that Luna is his biological daughter if he can bring himself to take the test, but that doesn't mean Finn will tell Steffy about it right away. Finn may decide to keep this one a secret for a while, even though he generally detests keeping secrets. Finn will take a protective approach and concentrate on preserving his family's stability throughout the week of February 3rd to 7th. It may be quite difficult for Finn to even think about sharing the full nightmare he has been enmeshed in. He probably hesitates before confessing to his connection with Poppy and the resulting Luna paternity problem since the idea is so overwhelming. He might choose to spend one final happy anniversary with Steffy before he causes his family to descend into anarchy. He might use this as an excuse to delay his confession, but it might also open the door for Steffy to learn the startling truth about Finn's biological father in another way. No matter what happens, Finn will undoubtedly be extremely nervous. This could cause him to make some really bad mistakes. Carter is caught by Hope while Finn confronts Poppy. Luna fumbled with her ankle bracelet while she walked slowly and gazed at a photograph of Will on the mantel at Bill's. If only Poppy knew where she was just then, she thought with a sly smile. After taking a seat, Luna turned to a magazine. A flyer about Tom Star was in it. Luna remarked, "I'll never believe you're my father." Poppy reflected on how she had misled Finn about being Luna's father, while she was at Il Giardino. She arrived as soon as she could, and Lee informed her that she was shocked to hear from her. Lee reiterated to her how unfounded her charges had been, and expressed her hope that Poppy would one day pardon her. She inquired as to why Poppy wanted to see her since she could sense she was upset. Poppy informed Lee that Luna was AWOL because she couldn't stop thinking about Finn. Poppy described her experience visiting the prison. Poppy claimed they wouldn't tell her anything more than they had already told her, but Lee offered to go speak with them instead. Poppy was phoned by Finn and requested to come right now. Lee was told by Poppy that she had to go. Lee wanted to apologize once more for her allegations before departing, but she was unexpectedly understanding. She said she wouldn't have deceived her in her own home, and that she should have known better. Hope told Steffy in the design office that she would not allow it to happen again since she has been burned by her too many times. Hope informed Steffy that she was no longer her scapegoat and that things had changed. "Many thanks to Carter. Your accomplice," Steffy shot back. Although Hope acknowledged that Steffy had contributed positively to the company on a few occasions over the years, she hinted that Steffy's success was solely due to her last name. Then she reminded Steffy that she and her family were now in charge of the business, not the Forresters. Hope informed Zen that she was merely showcasing his ideas to Steffy when he interfered. "With Carter's leadership and your talent, I believe hope for the future will continue to flourish," Hope exclaimed. Hope was impressed by Zen's willingness to go above and beyond. Steffy concurred, saying, "You are invaluable to all of us." Steffy acknowledged that Hope was affecting her after she departed. Steffy and Zen discussed Operation Carter Walton and his impending departure from command. Zen was informed by Steffy that extreme times necessitated extreme actions. She believed that Carter and Hope were acting recklessly and without strategy. She couldn't wait many months for Justin to come up with a legal solution. Meanwhile, Hope was becoming more cocky. Steffy observed, "She wants to be involved in all business decisions in addition to leading Hope for the future." Carter seemed more than willing to let Hope, Zend continued. He hoped Steffy would tell him a little about her strategy for regaining the corporation. All Steffy could say was that Hope and Carter would never smell what was coming if the plan went forward as it had. Carter confided in Daphne that he was struggling to focus in the CEO's office. She wrapped her arm around him and assured him that she was aware of how her aroma could cause him to lose himself. She told him they could look at the file they were working on later and put it down. What had brought her to Forrester, he wondered. Carter was curiously informed by Daphne that she never gave an explanation. She told him that she had only one purpose for going there, but she would not reveal it. Carter inquired as to which scent they ought to introduce first. Daphne approached her handbag and took out 2 bottles of perfume in a sensual manner. She sprayed one on each side of her neck and tossed her hair back. She instructed Carter, who was enthralled with her every action, to choose. "You want me to choose?" Carter asked flirtatiously as he approached Daphne, grinning. "It is up to you." Daphne cooed, "I'm yours now." Carter leaned down to inhale the scent as he softly stroked Daphne's hair back. Before continuing to gaze into her eyes on the opposite side of her neck, he took a moment to do so. He leaned into her neck once again, placing his hand on her back and drawing her in slightly. However, Hope entered and noticed this time. Hope asked Carter what was going on, catching him mid-sniff. Surprised, Carter explained that he was attempting to decide which scent to introduce first. In his office, Finn told himself, "This can't be right." Resuming the test, he made the decision to conduct another test. He scowled and held up the results. Before he could speak, Poppy entered and said she had something to say. When she learned that Tom Starr wasn't Luna's father, she knew he would have a lot of questions. Poppy claimed that their shared experience was lovely and unique, and that there was nothing wrong with it. It was all that it could be, she added, a lovely recollection, but she hoped Finn felt the same way about their moment. She mentioned his life and everything he had achieved and added that they both went on with their lives. Poppy remarked, "I have an opportunity to make amends with my sister, but that cannot occur if you continue to think about that evening." She begged him to stop inquiring since she didn't want anyone to know about that evening. Finn simply took out the test and placed it on his desk without saying anything. "What is that?" Poppy sobbed. Finn informed her that she was aware of it. "A test for paternity? I have already informed you that Luna is not your daughter," Poppy informed him. She requested that he put it down. Finn claimed that she had vowed to be truthful, and that he had faith she wouldn't ever cause him to regret their evening together. "And until you deceived me, I never did. My cousin is not Luna. She is my daughter. The father is me," Finn uttered. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer might entice Steffy Forrester away from John Finnegan by promising a drama-free future devoid of Sheila Sharp and Luna Nozawa. Liam now appears to have come to terms with the fact that Steffy will not be joining him again. That might have contributed to Liam's eventual decision to rekindle his attempts to reconcile with Hope Logan. The DNA results that John Finnegan recently obtained may give Liam cause to hope for a reconciliation with Steffy. Steffy already has to deal with Finn's criminal bio mom, Sheila, who attempted suicide. Steffy will also have to cope with Finn's criminal bio daughter, who attempted to kill her after this Luna discovery. In the end, Liam might conclude that's sufficient justification to reappear for Steffy. It's easy to see Liam claiming that Finn's family problems have gotten out of hand as an excuse for his increased interest in Steffy. It will be easy for B&B to rekindle Liam's love for Steffy and force him to pursue his ex-wife because his feelings for her have never really faded. Steffy may be receptive to Liam's comforting familiarity and charm since she will be tired of all the commotion around Finn. Being with Liam would undoubtedly be a simpler option, at least in light of the constant familial drama that Finn has to deal with.